There, Frito. I hope your day or night is going well. So, this is an introduction to what this channel is going to be about. I'm not here to be everybody's cup of tea or to only make entertainment or something like that. Um, that's not my wheelhouse per se. However, what is my wheelhouse is what this channel is going to be about, which might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I'm not here to be everybody's cup of tea. This channel is going to be a mix of my special interests. If you know, you know. So it's going to be hip hop, gaming, spiritual stuff, metaphysics, philosophy, psychology, stuff like that. But mostly what it's going to be is about doing things my way. No filters, no pretending. If you feel like you might fit somewhere into any of those categories, or you feel like you're tired of seeing the same thing everywhere you go, or maybe you just feel like you're too weird, even for the internet. This might be your new home. It just might be. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to do your best. And if that sounds like you, I urge you to subscribe. I urge you to like the video, stick around, leave a comment. If you have anything that you want to dive into and chat about, perhaps. If it's within my special interests, I'd be happy, more than happy, to do some research and make a video on it, or we can chat about it via live stream. Let's express openly. Let's spread love, knowledge, enjoyment, relaxation, and overall, good energy. I personally, I have some fears when it comes to being on camera nowadays. I used to not as much, but sometimes life can do that to you. But now, I think now is the time to pursue. Pursue what? What I want. And what do I want to do? Create. From a young age, I was a childhood inventor, from the age of 6. Um, my ideas, though not attributed to me, well, one in particular, um, won global awards. And I was a child at that time. It wasn't attributed to me. So I'm not, saying anything whatsoever there. But the fact that several ideas that we as humankind have that go places in this day and age, and maybe even in the future. I think that's something incredible that a lot more people should perhaps dive into, you know? I think it's something that a lot of people are really afraid to dive into, but I don't feel like I had much of a choice, you know? Some people are like, I want to go to school and I want to teach. I'm from a family of teachers, but I didn't go that route, even though people do consider me a teacher just because of how I am, I guess. I'm a creator. And what I want to do is create. What I want to do is cultivate critical thought and I want to inspire other people who have been down to create despite their fears. You know, society nowadays, everybody talks about money. And yes, yes, it's important, of course. But you don't always need to tie your creative passion to that, lest you lose your will to do what you love. Because when money is introduced, so is complication. So I want you guys to walk with me. Let's journey together. Let's talk. Let's think freely. Let's get into mental health. Let's get into the spiritual stuff. Let's get into music, finances, gaming, psych, sociology, whatever we want to get into, let's do it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I gotta head out soon, but I needed to make this video, and there's more to come. I do stream on Twitch as well, and I love to talk about all sorts of nerdy or philosophical things like that on Twitch with viewers and whatnot. So if you're interested, feel free to also follow me on Twitch. I am considering streaming on YouTube as well, but for right now, I want to make sure that everybody knows what my channel is truly about. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll give y'all some cool Rocket League gameplay, to some type of lecture or KRS-One lecture or maybe even an Elon Musk lecture or something like that, despite what you might think of them. Because you don't have to like someone to acknowledge their intelligence, to acknowledge that they might have a piece of the puzzle that you don't have. Learning humility. That's how I personally am trying to live my life. Learning and humility. Speaking of which, there's a rapper that said every L is a lesson. Hey, hey, hey. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but I guess I'll end it with some of my unreleased lyrics. Uh, it's gonna be some random lyrics that I wrote because I really didn't like plan this out too much. Um, I just knew that I was gonna start that consistently, like streaming and making videos and things like that. Though I don't really have the uh, necessary capacity at the moment to edit too heavily quite yet, which is fine for now. Um, let me see. Dang, I kind of don't want to do this. Not this one. Hold on, let me. All right, you know what? We're gonna do it because this is what this channel is about. So let's do it. Never sure of anything anymore. Feel like I've been missing out because of war. In my mind most of the times, but I continue to rise and grind. Will I ever make a thing out of myself without neglecting adage of self-respect or overcomplicating shit that doesn't run with depth, but feeling tired of the simple old humdrum to death? RIP myself, maybe fatalistic worldviews don't help. Maybe projecting time limits that are unrealistic don't help, or maybe it's the fact that my true fear is success. I can do it with the effort that makes it look easier. Do it with finesse and you think I'm sea breezy. Maybe never that, but my steeds will esteem me. I mean, I'm a G when you see me. And not a man that really lost his sense of self, but a bulletproof man who won't apologize for. Not a man that lets the world run him through the dirt, but a man that just might put money over work. Not money over worth or honey on her shirt when she comes home from work. And he'd rather be a jerk from her back door. Can't say that part. From her back door on her shirt, throw it in the washer. It sounds like fun. And people like to throw that shit down. But what if it's just healthier than what your life is now? I'm just saying, can get crazy. Think about it. There's no double entendre, baby. Extra salt if even thinking that I'm coming. Many of us thinking this and you say it's quitting lately. Population control at a rate that'll help stabilize the generation. Good or bad, how the fuck can I say it? I'm just a watcher, eyes closed, viewing from my station. Um, I just kind of wrote that in like one sitting a while back, maybe like a couple weeks back or so. Um, there's a lot to unpack in it. There's a lot that, like, I feel like is definitely worth talking about in it. I have a lot of stuff that's like that, but um, I just find it really interesting. And also, I've also been developing an AI to aid with mental health, as well as coding and life advice, but primarily mental health. Um, I've been training that thing for a little bit over a year now. And if anybody's interested, I can give you the secret link. But anyway, I gotta head out, and this video is way longer than I expected it to be. So live long and prosper.